Well, it's super bloom time in the desert. Have all of you been out and seen the gorgeous flowers?
So gorgeous. And whether it's just on a little empty lot or it's on the mountain, it's everywhere.
I know,
right?
it doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter. You know, we were getting a little R&R, like up and over the mountain and down into a very cold place, staying in a yurt for a couple days, which was loads of fun. But boy, driving through those mountains and the flowers, and just hiking here in Palm Springs.
And even on the freeway, it's there, it's
freeway.
everywhere.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, so I hope everyone is enjoying that because spring is here.
And the birds are very happy about it. They are so loud right now.
They're so loud, I know.
Okay, let's talk about things we
All
have to go.
All right. Well, as most of you out there know, Coachella just finished weekend one.
Yes, very successful too, I hear.
Boy, I saw pictures of all those folks, and we at Palm Springs Point of View will be there this weekend, where we cover the amazing art installations, which are bigger than better than ever, Conrad.
And beautiful during the day and just as beautiful at night.
And we're talking the themes here: robots, molecules, holograms, and flowers, which fit right into the season.
I love it, love it, love it, love it. And speaking kind of season, so coming up next week, we will also be talking about a tour that we took over at the Palm Springs Windmill Tours.
Oh, yeah.
Right? It's going to be a blast, and that's where some of the blooms are at also. However, I do want to let you know that this coming weekend is Earth Day weekend. Did you know that? Earth Day 2023. And over at the Windmills, because we were just there, they told us about some discounts that are coming up.
Discounts for Earth Day,
exactly.
Wow.
So some of the discounts include half off the golf cart tour, which is always a blast.
So does that go wind through the windmills?
Within the windmills, and you get a little bit of, get to touch them and see them, really a blast.
Very cool.
And then there's 20% off of the South Drive tour, which Alan and I did last week, which is also very informative. And if you're taking the kids get a free pinwheel to enjoy while they're out there. So it'll be a blast. And
Does
there's a whole
it look
lot
like
more.
a windmill?
Maybe we'll have to see. So that's going to be coming up next week. Remember, this weekend, however, is Earth Day.
And Conrad, another thing that's happening this weekend is an opening at a new gallery in town. The Alix Gallery is presenting our friend Owen Masterson of Anthony Masterson Photography,
of course,
showing his art, his incredible art. And the title of the show is In Focus Masterson. You will not want to miss that. In fact, we have a feature presentation where I sat down
inside the studio.
Yeah, in studio with Owen and looked at some of his pieces, but went into his mind, the mind of an artist.
Let's take a look.
Well, as many of you know, if you've been watching our show, that art abounds throughout the Coachella Valley. And a lot goes on behind closed doors before the art appears and can be viewed by you. We are here today for a special sneak preview with one half of that famed photography filmmaking team, Anthony Masterson, and let's see what Owen Masterson has been creating next for you to see. Owen, hey.
Claudia.
In your studio,
Thank you for coming.
in your other studio.
Thanks for coming.
You're welcome. It's great to be here, and I'm so excited about this show unveiling your art, your other art.
The other side of Anthony Masterson, yes. I got into some very dark stuff, some very chiaroscuro, noir, using black and white. It initially started doing color. You know, so much of the desert is about landscape.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, isn't that what draws most artists to the desert? The light, the landscape,
the light and the landscape,
the sense of space.
This was this is my desert landscapes, the psilocybic experiments, wherein the colors are very highlighted.
Now, I know this. You're preparing for an upcoming show.
Yes.
Which will be at a beautiful new gallery.
The Alix Gallery.
Yeah, and that's just that's just in town.
Yes, it's a brand new gallery on Tuckwitz, 2121 Tuckwitz, and the opening is on April 21st.
And it looks like, from the looks of the gallery, it's going to fit right into the feel of the gallery, which you said is pretty amazing space.
It's like a small European museum. There's some beautiful pieces in there. It's amazingly curated by Alex Nassari and James Bakke. This is an earlier piece. I don't use brushes that often, Claudia.
Okay.
I enjoy different tools. One of my favorites is a very sharp piece of metal, which you may like, and just put some paint on and just drag it along. I love the look of it. I love the noise.
Yeah.
I love the colors, the distraction, the abstractions, and the noise. Years of taking of photography, you capture what you see, but in abstract painting, you really are being captured by what you're feeling. There are also 2 large canvases in the exhibition coming up. I apply the primer last, the white coat. These are about whitewashing. These are about what we hide, what we don't see. The show is about photography, my photography, and my experience in photography, and how it's taken me to the other side with art, and what it means to create art through the photographer's eye. I'm a rogue, a renegade,
You sure are.
a troublemaker.
Well, if you want to come see this troublemaker, remember April 21st, Alix Gallery is a reception from, is it 5 to 7?
5:30 to 7:30.
5:30 to 7:30.
I hope to see you there, Claudia. It's going to be an amazing show.
Absolutely, and we will be there. Owen, thank you. Thank you for this
Thank
really
you, Claudia.
behind-the-scenes peek.
Claudia, it is always great to see what Owen's up to. I love his portraits. I love this abstract. This is going to be a great presentation.
Oh yeah, and you know the PS Portrait Project was all about these very staged, very serious, kind of regal-looking photographs of people in the desert. But this side of him is very free. It's very like.
And speaking of free, I went this weekend to see some comedy that was very free. That's very freeing. A good friend of ours, Mina Hartong, right? She was one of our comedians from Martinez and Moxie. She has an ongoing show over at Runway. But last week, she's also a teacher of comedy. And so she brought out 4 of her students to have their first time in front of a live audience.
Oh.
And just imagine what that was, how much nervousness that was. But they all did very well. And of course, I want to say thank Mina for keeping the dream alive there for all of our comedians here in town.
Oh, that's very cool. Now, was she herself doing a show?
She has, that's right. She has I believe they're coming to the end of the season on the 19th. And then I think again on the 21st, and I'll be once again over at Runway in Cathedral City.
Oh yeah, okay, great. Well, it's going to be a great week, and get out there, have fun, enjoy.
And we have some beautiful weather for this, right? This is perfect time right now. We know summer is coming.
And our pool says, I'm ready.
we know, Claudia, I think last year we did a segment where you and I were in the pool.
Oh yeah.
We may have to go back to the pool soon.
Okay, let's dive on in.
All right, everybody, see you next time.
Have fun.